The expression skeleton of giants refers to three bone fragments, a humerus, tibia, and femoral midshaft, discovered by Georges Vacher de Lapau in 1890 in the sediment used to cover a Bronze Age burial tumulus, and then possibly dating back to the Neolithic age. According to de Lapau, the fossil bones may belong to one of the largest humans known to have ever existed on the face of the earth. He estimated from the bone size that the human may have been about 3.50 meters tall. No modern peer-reviewed study has been published about the alleged giant bone fragments. The height of the individual was estimated to be about 3.5 meters 11 feet 6 inches according to de Lapau, and the bones were dated to the Neolithic period, since they were found at the very bottom of the Bronze Age burial tumulus. Skulls from 28, 31, and 32 inches in circumference were reported alongside other bones of gigantic proportions, which indicated they belonged to a race of men between 10 and 15 feet in height. Over 200 giant digs have been found in recent years. Giant skeleton finds have not made the local national news since the 1950s for the most part. It seems, in most people's opinion, due to the fear that people would question evolution. If anything, a de-evolution. In 2002, National Geographic reported a dozen cyclops skeletons found in Greece that stood 12 to 15.5 feet tall. That is 3 humans tall. There are reports regarding the Smithsonian Institute receiving extraordinary artifacts and evidence of this nature from dutiful citizens, who thought they were handing over their findings to the highest and most reliable authorities, only to realize later that Smithsonian had made it all disappear. Hollywood has even made a veiled reference to this bizarre trend. Recall the famous Smithsonian warehouse scene at the end of the Indiana Jones movie. In the late 1950s, during road construction in Homs, southeast Turkey, many tombs of giants were indeed unearthed. These tombs were 4 meters long, and when entered in 2 cases the human thigh bones were measured to be 47.24 inches in length. They calculated that the person who owned this femur probably stood at 14 to 16 feet tall. A cast of this bone is seen at the Creationist Museum in Texas. The National Geographic Society says it has not discovered ancient giant humans, despite rampant reports and pictures on the internet. Rubbishes claims as digitally altered images and alleges it as hoax.